hell is, who was in 1804 in here? That they had to,
My name is London. I was in 1804. I had to track you down to get paid for it.
No, what? When were you in 1804?
She's shown us images, and they're not doctors, that she was in the actual documentary. She's PTR'd them in multiple rooms before.
You paid me, but it took a very long time.
Where were you in the movie?
I was one of the slaves.
So you were an extra in the movie?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
How did you have to track me down?
I deserve to get paid, and I shouldn't have to chase a black man down to pay me.
You're a goddamn liar.
Everybody
the same day.
I'm not
You're a fucking liar.
Lying.
I'm not
a fucking liar.
Can you display some emotional intelligence, Tariq? Because like all this cursing and stuff is
we paid everybody the damn day they worked.
Stop it. No, that was not the case.
Yes, we did. We paid
no,
everybody.
It was not. I had to DM you, and you had to send it on Cash App.
The fuck out of here. Lying your ass.
Or PayPal, one of the two.
How much did we pay?
You don't have to disclose that.
Yeah, don't disclose that. But you guys notice that everybody's lying? Do you notice that he's saying everybody's lying? Anybody who says anything critical, everybody's lying.
Because you're lying your ass off. You didn't have to chase nobody damn down for no money. The fuck out of here. This is white ass kissing time. Y'all sound like the white daddy. These y'all sound like the white daddies you work.
Follow me back.
Actually, my white man kisses my ass. So
I bet he does. With your
so what about
from
the
the back
that you posted today?
But
from the back.
See, that's what I'm saying. Bedwenching. Thank you, Tariq, for naming an entire group of women when black men marry.
Ma'am, you're a funky bedwench. You're not.
Okay,
you're a funky bedwench.
No, you're not going to do that.
Nobody want to be in your stink bed.
Funky bedwench.
You just mad. Nobody want to be in your dirty bed.
Who is he talking to?
Your dirty bed.
Funky, lying bedwenches. Your white daddy can't for me.
Wow.
Let's be very clear.
You're really showing your ass.
I rest my case.
Ma'am,
I rest my case.
Funky bedwench. Lying.
You're a bum, sir.
Bedwench. You're lying funky bedwenches. And a lot of y'all are non-FBA.
This is really sad. You know what I mean? Like,
wait, is this really happening right now?
It's really
happening right now. This is disgusting. Okay, like at the end of the day,
Tyree, you need to go clean your house. Your house.
A lot of these women were asking questions.
A lot of you are non-FBA. A lot of y'all are non-FBA. Y'all hate
you are a disgusting excuse.
You don't
of a man.
You are a dusty.
You look really dumb right now, Tariq.
Okay,
you're getting what you deserve. You're getting what you deserve. You're looking real dumb out here now.
I'm looking fine right now. A bunch of fucking bedwenches don't matter to me.
That's why you're canceled. You're canceled. You sound like you need to brush your teeth.
I can't get canceled by funky bedwenches.
You sound like you want to cry. You sound like you want to cry.
There are 600 people here listening. There are 600 people listening. There are 600 people listening right now to you telling everybody who says something about you
a bunch of lying bedwenches.
Even though we show you evidence of what you have done, you're sitting up here saying that we're lying. And that's because you are a narcissistic psychopath.
You are lying
and so you continue to do that, and I'm fine
with it. You are lying bedwench. Now cancel that.
Do you have any other argument?
A paid bedwench, a paid one.
Do you have
no. You're not getting paid by nothing. Nothing.
I got my reparations first. I'm a millionaire.
I do have a question for Tariq because I just came in the room. Well, I didn't just come in the room, but I came into the room after the conversation was already started. Did he address how insensitive it was to repost and call the guy having a meltdown, a mayonnaise meltdown, when he clearly has some kind of mental problem? Did you at least say that was a little bit lacking of empathy? Honestly, Tariq, come on.
The guy admitted to being drunk. So if that guy has some kind of mental issue, some kind of schizophrenic issue,
what does that have to do with calling a mayonnaise meltdown?
Working in the front desk if he's going to be that dangerous to customers.
Okay, let's say that man was drunk. Obviously, he has something going on with him, right?
Okay.
So instead of posting him on, let me finish because I'm not interrupting you, sir. So instead of posting him online and making fun of that man, like you could have just went about your day.
You could have offered him some help or something like that. But you're just setting a bad example for everyone else. Like, because we don't like it when people do that to us, when people call us ghetto, ratchet, and all these other things. So why the fuck excuse my language, guys, why are you doing it too? You're setting a horrible example, Tariq.
This is non-FBA talk. This is immigrant coon talk you're doing. That old white daddy worship bullshit. That's
what is wrong with you? You're
that's
sick.
Immigrant coon talk.
You're sick. You're sick in the head.
Look, I can post what the fuck I want to post because I'm a boss and can't nobody do shit about it. I said what I said.
You're a clown.
I didn't disrespect that dude whatsoever. You understand?
You called him a mayonnaise meltdown. That was very
insensitive. Give you permission to record him and post him on the internet for everyone to see, for hundreds of thousands of people to make fun of him?
I didn't record the dude.
Did you ask him
let me
to
tell you
post
something.
that?
White Daddy is going to be all right. White Daddy got a GoFundMe page.
It's not about skin color.
They got
it's about
money
empathy.
For White Daddy.
It's about being a human.
You know who I care about?
It's about recognizing.
That's your white daddy too, though. That's your white daddy too.
Because you be cooning for the white man also. You're no better.
All day. And literally, he's
Michael
getting all
Moore,
this clout.
White Daddy is going to be fine. White Daddy is going to be fine.
You have the same white daddy as us, Tariq. We share the same white daddy. You coon too.
Y'all came for white daddy because see y'all come from these
coons for white women. You coon for white women.
Not only that, but he would not have no type of content to post if it wasn't for white people. So you're welcome.
Ma'am, that non-FBA bullshit where y'all kiss white ass in these little homelands y'all come from and then bring that bullshit
Homeland. You don't know
You don't know where we're from. You have no idea.
You're not from here. No, you're not. Y'all not from here. This is immigrant coon bedwench talk. Y'all not from here. Y'all got to...
You're using all of the trigger words.
You do know bedwenches don't offend us. Go ahead,
Pink Pill. So somebody messaged me and asked, why do you keep calling... Wait, let me just hold a second. Somebody messaged me and asked, why does Tariq keep calling white men daddy? Does he believe that they are the leaders?
Because I can't.
Is that what you think they are? Is that what you think they are?
If that floats your
So you call white men white daddy because they're the protectors and providers of everyone?
You have no
Why
argument.
do you do that?
Man,
Why?
You're babbling.
I'm just asking.
You're just babbling at this point. That's a bad faith argument.
No,
you don't really have anything. You're babbling at this point. This is mammy babble. Listen.
I think you're obsessed with the white man. I think you want to be the bad witch. I think you are the bad bug, sir.
When white daddy...
You want to be the white man. That's why you can't stop talking about him.
He's the agent. He's the agent of chaos.
Shut up. Stop it. Okay, is this all because
this is crazy.
An agent of chaos in our community. You're the cancer that needs to be canceled.
He's an agent in the black community, so nobody cares what the hell he's saying.
Oh, that was interesting. So, who's the liar here? I just want to know. Who is the actual liar?
You are.
I heard the receipt.
Okay. You didn't hear shit. Okay. You didn't hear no receipt. You're a goddamn pathological liar, which is what bedwenches do.
Gaslight is what I do. I'm the gaslighter of them all. Gaslight.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of Tariq Nasheed, so this is all interesting to me. I'm gonna have to look up on YouTube.
Somebody did because this room is kind of lit right now.
He's a nigga cell.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
I've heard of him.
A nigga cell.
Oh Lord.
I heard he's
these white ass kissing bedwenches.
I heard
listen. When y'all end up when white daddy when white daddy ends up having you missing.
Okay, Nick Cell. Okay, Nick Cell.
At least white daddy pay the money on time. At least I don't have to chase white daddy down for my money.
I got my reparations
for
first.
the nasty man that you are. Okay, you are horrible. The way you came on this stage is so. There's women who just asked a simple question and you just went off on them completely. You don't know if some of these women even date white men, okay? And you're up here calling them Bedwenches,
you're a
okay? So you are King Dusty. You are King Nick Cell, okay? And I don't want to hear you speak anymore. Get off the stage.
Real black man.
You don't represent foundational black Americans.
He's an agent.
You don't represent foundational black Americans. Y'all come from these foreign cultures where you have that coon, white ass kissing culture, and you try to bring it here. You do not represent foundational black American women. You're foreign Bedouin.
And you don't represent FBA, because obviously there's a lot of people. No, you don't.
I do.
Real black men said you're an agent, so we're really going.
I represent black women in luxury. I'm a whole millionaire, so you need to switch a little dusty
so listen, my father was a sharecropper's
Shut up.
son.
Don't start
Wait,
lying.
hold on. My father was a sharecropper's son, and let me tell you something. He would have had so much contempt for you. He was also a representative
You're an anchor baby. Stop it.
And he was also.
You're an anchor baby. Stop it.
So here's the thing. He has more integrity in his little finger. He's
you're an
passed
anchor
on
baby.
now than you have ever had in
your
entire body. And you're immature, narcissistic, and you're a big grown man because you're in your 50s and you act like this.
You're a funky anchor baby.
Everybody can see that this is what you are, and I'm glad because now.
Yeah, you're hurting your image right now, Tariq.
Exposed.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
It's bad for the brand right now.
No, you are really not fine, sir.
A bunch of Bedwenches? That doesn't harm me.
No, you're actually. You know what's so crazy is he really probably is gonna get a lot of clout off
He's
this
the
room
king,
right
Nick Cell. You are a fucking Nick Cell. You're an incel. Be realistic.
White daddy don't even take you that.
No, he's not. No, okay, so he's not a Nick Cell because he's got a whole biracial wife and kid, and he promotes that black men should be with biracial women if they have a white mother. Wow. And you heard the recording of him say that.
Oh,
now
he wants to leave.
But listen, he said there's a whole recording of him saying it. He said, I was a liar. I played the recording of him saying that, and he still called me a liar.
Can I say something real quick? I just want to say, commercial break. Everybody follow your moderators. You know we bring the tea. Thank you.
This is
make him a bad bug.
Sorry, I just have one question, right? The Tariq banter was definitely not beneficial.
Wow. He came in here swinging.
Yeah.
So online that actually commit patriarchy, and so now you have black women who are calling themselves pink pill, right, and caking for white zaddy. I just find it really ironic that they're calling you an enemy of black society and accusing you of patriarchy and all of these things when they're actually taking cues from white zaddy.
Absolutely, they love patriarchy as long as it's white daddy. If it's a white man, patriarchy all day. So
I'm also noticing when I look at these, there's a lot on supporting Africans in these rooms. And I see that one of the moderators in that room is also one of the people who's been in a lot of these rooms fighting this fight about Africans and black people only being Africans. So I think this ploy of trying to use the white man so we can bring some attention to the fact that a white boy was acting crazy and using your post, I think it was just all propaganda. And we have to watch that all skin folk are not kinfolk.
Exactly, because a lot of the white supremacists are mad because I posted that video, and it was a very neutral post, but they don't like being called out. This white dude was at a hotel, he was working there, and he started flipping out, which was very dangerous. But the white boy's going to be all right. They already got a GoFundMe for this guy that has $20,000. That white boy is fine. When black folks have mental issues, we get killed, we get choked, we get locked up. So I don't want to hear a damn thing about this white boy flipping out, and we're acknowledging that he flipped out.
On top of that, there was a Reddit post saying that he was drinking all day and showed up to the job drunk.
Absolutely. So the guy admitted that he was drinking. So this guy was doing something that he had control of, and that hotel had this guy working in the front, being in the condition that he was in, acting like that. That was potentially very, very dangerous. If this guy, let's say, had a gun, what would this guy have done? You understand?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So we as black people, we got to be cognizant of that type of stuff and that type of behavior when people are working in the service industry and they can just flip off like that. That man the brother could have had his family with him, or who knows. So we need to be hypersensitive to stuff like that.
And quick thing too, Tariq, what I noticed too is after that clip came out, see, that looks very bad on white people in white society when you see a meltdown like that, because that's that Scooter the Shooter shit that we be talking about. So when that happens and that looks negative, they do a reverse propaganda where they're like, okay, we're gonna grab Freddie Gibbs today, we're gonna grab Tariq Nasheed today, we're gonna do a slander campaign on them to reverse this image. Instead of everybody look at this crazy white dude, they're like, look at Tariq and Freddie Gibbs for reposting the same shit everybody else is reposting. So now instead of talking about that, we want to talk about these guys.
Exactly.
And not only that, I would have loved to see them have the same outrage for the shooting of Ma'Khia Bryant, right? They were upset that was televised and shared repeatedly. I couldn't find this video for nothing. So many people censored it. Are you kidding me? This white man gonna bang his head against the computer and we censor that, but we can watch our people be killed in the street. That was why when I went into that room, they did not let me on that stage, and they had the hand raised, locked, and all of that. Like, we need to make sure that the divestors know y'all don't speak for black folks. I was quite upset for what happened in that room.
Exactly.
We have to realize that these people are the faithful white folks. And the white man is standing behind them, pushing them up to do stuff like this. Y'all all got to notice that none of those people were from here. And it was mostly all women that they allowed on the stage. Them women are from other countries, and they come over here, and when they get around us, they want to shit on us and be all up on the white folks to kiss their ass. So
exactly.
They're doing whatever they can to save white people's face.
And when I was over there,
is behind them, the white man behind them cheering.
Yeah. When I was over there in the chat room with them, I kept pointing out most of them, almost all of them, were from like the Caribbean. All of them were non-FBA. So they sit over here, and I'm not dumping on all non-FBA people, but let's be real. There's a culture in some of these non-FBA societies where worshiping white people is a religion, and then they bring that over here, and they get around white people and do everything they can to undermine us, and that's going to continue to get called out too.
Real quick, I think it's half and half. Some of them were ADOS and some were Haitian and Caribbean. But it's half and half. But yeah,
5 of them were ADOS.
And
but our women are getting caught up into that shit. Our women cannot follow these type of women. We can't get caught up into that shit.
But they're also following men that are not even straight, that's teaching them these things as well on this app. Like we're listening to men that date the same gender that are telling black women to date outside of their race. Like it's just make sense to me.
It's absolutely.
Yes. And that's the thing. They are literally being led by
a lot farther ahead. White people are thinking ahead. They are thinking about buck breaking. They are thinking about the FBA movement. They are thinking about the next movie that Tariq is also talking about with the foundational Black American and our ties to our Indian culture. Yeah. So when they put these little coons out here to attack his every movement, we have to understand that there's a bigger picture.
And that's real talk. And, buck breaking is being released this week. So it's not a coincidence that this slander campaign started the minute the week started. So, I don't think that's a coincidence either. They always do that. Every time I'm about to release a movie, there's this online slander campaign.
Hey, Tariq, where is this going to be on? What platform is it going to be the movie?
It's going to be on Amazon and the website buckbreakingmovie.com. Buckbreakingmovie.com. Everybody can get the movie there Friday. Buckbreakingmovie.com.
So what Tariq didn't know, because he came in the room late, is their leader is actually a BBB, a butt broken brother. And he just wasn't in the room when you came into that room.
Not a butt broken brother.
Yeah, I was BBB.
I'm fucking
BBB.
Dude, Gary, how you feel?
I'm crying. Is that same man was in a room last night, I guess, protesting that a black woman wasn't the icon for this app. So it's, conflicting messages that's being sent. Like, black woman, but then you tell men to date.
But that's how they
reel.
That's how they reel everybody in. They try to play like they're on your side, and then once they get you in their room, then they start shitting on everybody and talking shit about black people.
Exactly. So we got to set community.
So what's our responsibility to this then? Because if we have to protect our leaders.
This is the
responsibility. Not a lot of them. Tariq is one of our leaders.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, OTG, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say what's up, Dre. How you feeling, Dre, first?
OTG, what's poppin', gang?
What's up, gang? How you feel?
Always great, you know.
I just want to say that I think the biggest thing that is happening right now is black women. Black women have to speak up more, and it's time for the brothers. Because when the brothers come out and we start speaking back and doing certain things, it becomes, it turns into a whole nother fight now. It starts becoming something that it needs not to be, and it's a diversion. But when the women come and